I try to choose my podcast guests very, very intentionally these days, and I have a lot of like affinity and endearment for people who are unconventional. And Sawbuck is one of the most genuinely unconventional people I've come across, and I don't even know him that well like that, but you can just tell that he's not afraid to express himself or be himself in front of anybody in any kind of aspect. And Sawbuck is a recording artist. He's an artist in general, but above all, he's a person with a lot of insight into like the human condition. So welcome to the show, man.
Thanks for having me, bro.
I feel like you are really like an authentic definition of what a punk is. So what does it mean to be a punk?
What it means to be a punk is like, there's a lot of people that grow up, everybody grow up differently, but some people, they come from unfortunate homes and they just like, they go through a lot. Some people get rejected, some people be unaccepted, some people, they get talked about because of the way they look and the things they go through and the way they dress and everything. So I feel like a punk is just somebody that's just rejected, you know?
You talk about that in your music a lot, like people counted you out or you feel like you did a lot on your own.
Mm-hmm.
So how has that been like throughout your life? Like,
It's tough because you really, like, it's a real world out here, but some people, like me, I had to grow up on my own and understand things my own way. I had to teach myself and I had to learn on my own. So I wasn't able to understand things how everybody else understand it. I perceived things totally different just because of the way I had to grow up on my own and just get it on my own. And it was tough, you know what I'm saying? Because I had to start at an early age, like really being on my own at an early age. And it's tough, bro, you know? It's tough trying to get it on your own when you don't know much. You gotta really like study and learn and then learn from your mistakes too. So it's all about experience.
you said in a line in one of your songs something along the lines of like, my mama don't call me, my homies done switched up on me, I raised myself.
Yeah, I say my mama don't call me, my homie switched on me, I raised myself. It is what it is. You know? Them facts, like, so me and my mom, we got our differences. We separated. I don't even really like talk to my mom like at all nowadays. Like, and it's crazy. And like, I got homies that done stabbed me in my back that I really like loved, and I really was like thought these was like my real friends, but they switched on me. But like at the end of the day, it is what it is. I'm not gonna let it break me down. I'ma still keep going, and it is what it is.
What has that process been like, being able to not let people you thought were supposed to love you end up showing you hate and being able to stay solid through all of that?
At first, it was like I took it as like I hated everybody. Like I was just like F everybody, like fuck everybody. I don't care about nobody because I felt like if the closest people to me would do me like this, anybody would do me like that, And these are people I really love. But then I had to realize like everybody ain't like that, you know what I'm saying? You might come across somebody that you just met and they'll love you and support you way more than somebody you know for 10 years, So what I took from it was just, if the feelings ain't mutual, don't even waste your time. You know what I'm saying? Don't put too much of your love into one place if the feelings ain't mutual, you know what I'm saying? If it ain't reciprocated, if the energy ain't reciprocated, don't even,
Hell yeah. So what do you think then is it about it like that makes a genuine relationship with someone? Is it like the quality of the time or maybe just the moment or like the amount of time? Because you know how people will be like, oh, I spent this long with you, da 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 da, you should fuck with me because we've been together this many years. But you just said like that might not even matter at the end of the day.
Yeah. It don't matter how long you knew the person. It's more about like what they do. Like it's the love. It's the love and loyalty. Like I got homies who I don't talk to for a certain amount of time, but I know that no matter what, this bond gonna always be the same way it was when I saw him the last time, So
Hmm. Okay, well, I listened to a lot of your music before this, and so I'm just gonna use different kind of things you said to try and like. Is that a wait? Is that a Babadook tattoo?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm just gonna jump straight into that one then. So you made this song called Babadook. Babadook.
You seen the Babadook? Did you know
Yeah,
Babadook
I
before
saw.
you heard the
Yeah,
song?
yeah, yeah. I
Okay,
knew
cool.
Babadook
Okay,
before the
cool.
song, so I got it when you said I'm not Candyman. I'm something stranger, because Babadook is strange.
Yeah, way stranger than Candyman.
So what were you?
Probably not, but
What were you trying to say through that? Are you just saying you're more different than people even think?
yeah, I feel like I feel like really in my music, I want my metaphors to be crazy. Like I want the craziest metaphors ever. Like to just be like, I want to say some shit and motherfucker turn around like, what the fuck you just say? You know what I'm saying? And so what I really meant by that was like, yeah, like I know it's some crazy people out here and people think they crazy, but like I feel like they crazy ain't got nothing on my crazy. You know what I'm saying? You know. But like I always been like a black sheep. I feel like I always been the biggest black sheep out here amongst my peers and everything. So I just feel like I'm not Candyman. I'm something stranger. You think?
You said in a song one time, you said, I'm the only emo. I can't say this word because I'm a white man. I'm the only emo from the block. And
I say, yeah. What I say? Go ahead, you can say it.
No,
You can say
bro.
it.
I'm in the middle of the public interview, bro.
Wait, hold up. I forgot what I say. Wait, say the first beginning. Say the beginning.
I'm the only emo.
I say I'm the
from the
only
block.
emo from my block. I'm a genius. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm the only emo nigga from my block. I'm a genius on me. Like 2013, 2014, that's when I really turned like I really started to like be myself. Cause at first I was just sheltered into my environment. My environment was the only thing I knew. I thought literally like my hood was the whole world. This is all I knew, you know what I'm saying? So everything I saw, I was acting like that based off of what I saw every day instead of being my own me.
You saying like you felt like your environment was all you knew, and then you started learning how to be yourself. You must have had gone through like a lot of personal and external resistance to get to that point. And that's not normal. Like, correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like a lot of people get lost in being trapped in their environment. So you must have had to really like navigate that.
Yeah, bro. Like, that's like the best way to describe it actually. But yeah, I was going through a lot and personally, and then when I even like I was going through a lot interiorly, like at home, and then even exteriorly, like when I go outside my home, you know what I'm saying? Same thing. So I had to overcome that because you will really like fall in that hole if you don't find a way to get up out of there, you know? I say I'm the only emo dude from my block. I'm a genius because like when I was 16, my homie took me to a rave. And I ain't had no idea what a rave was. And he was like, "You want to go to a rave?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm down." Like I'm down. Like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't know what I'm finna. I'm thinking it's just finna be like another party, like another house party. So I go, and as soon as I walk in, I see like obviously different looking people. And I'm like, what's this? Like, where I'm at? Type shit. But I was feeling it though. Like I was liking it. I'm like, damn, I like the scenery. I like the way, you know, they party. They able to party like freely. Like it was just like freedom. And it was peace. Like it wasn't no bad vibes at all. Wasn't no negativity, none of that. Everything was positive. Everybody was cool people. And I loved it. So every day after that, I was trying to go to a rave, you know, and then just showed me like a whole different side of Chicago, a whole different world in my own city. I've been in this city for so long, and I never even knew people like this existed, you know. So that just made me want to adventure off into the whole little punk scene. But in our reality, punk, a lot of people think punk is like an image, but it really is like come from the heart.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's a soul thing. To me, it's like a spiritual thing. It's like my religion. So I live like eat, sleep, and breathe punk every day, you know?
You said, everybody walk around this bitch brainwashed but myself. You don't have to cut yourself. It's okay to ask for help.
Yeah.
So, like, I feel like you're saying you understand what it feels like to suffer from a brainwashed society.
Yeah. Yeah. I say you don't got to cut yourself. Love yourself. It's okay to ask for help. Cause I know how that shit feel. That's why I always give you the real. On me. Nah, yeah, I feel like even me, I was brainwashed at a point in time, you know? But eventually I saw the light. And that's just like everybody. They gotta eventually see the light or they gonna be stuck in the dark forever. But yeah, man, I really used to suffer from like suicidal thoughts and like really wanting to like hurt myself and cut myself and just really like on some like I felt just like worthless. Like I felt just like I wanted to give up at a certain point in time. But eventually, you know, I was able to see like it's more to life, you know. It's really more to life. You don't gotta hurt yourself. You just gotta, you know, be bigger than that. You know, you gotta overcome that. And that's what I was trying to say.
You said something along the lines of like, I'm always fighting with my demons, but they ain't ever defeat me.
Yeah.
So, what do you think it is? Because I've been in that situation before where I felt like, you know, worthless, and I don't know what got me through it.
Mm-hmm. I feel like for the most part, my music got me through it. But I don't know what it is either, bro. I really don't. Like I be trying to figure it out, but I still haven't figured it out. I mean, obviously, it's trauma that I've been experiencing in my past life, but like it's just like a voice in my head sometimes they be telling me otherwise. But like I say, I feel like them my demons trying to just throw me off my square, you know. So I try to block them out and ignore them. But I don't know what it is, to be honest.
You said, got me slow as hell like I'm Charlemagne. Got me asking all these stupid ass questions like I'm Charlemagne. What did you mean by that?
I say stop. Like I say, remember I told you I want all my metaphors to be crazy as hell. Like I want the craziest metaphors ever. But I really was just on some funny shit with that one. I'm just like, stop asking all these stupid ass questions like Charlemagne, cause Charlemagne be asking some crazy dumb ass questions.
You don't think if you were in an interview with Charlemagne, would you fuck with him or?
Yeah, I fuck with him. I fuck with Charlemagne. Like I ain't got nothing against him. Like you know what I'm saying. I'll do an interview with him and shit. He cool, but he just funny as hell. You know, so you gotta when some funny shit happen, you gotta expose it sometimes. You know, but I fuck with Charlemagne though. Shout out Charlemagne. I probably slap his head up and shit one time. I saw a video of him like he was walking through New York, a motherfucker slapped the hat off his head and shit. And that shit was funny as hell. Like he swole as hell, but like he like a big teddy bear, bro. It's crazy. He like a big teddy bear. Like somebody slapped my bald head in New York, bro. We squabbling. You not finna slap my head and then just get away with it. But he funny though. I love Charlemagne.
Shout out Charlemagne. Sawbuck still loves you. We still love you.
Yeah. Stop asking them stupid ass questions.
You said one time, you said, every day I feel like I'm dying slowly. And that's true. We all are. But I feel like some people don't acknowledge that.
Mm-hmm.
I think you had some insight when you said that. Because, like, every moment right now, like, we're technically dying slowly. Like,
technically, yeah. Technically, yeah. Nah, for real. But some people don't like death. They don't even want to talk about it.
They don't even want to talk about it,
right? My bad.
That's crazy to me because, like, I don't know. It's almost positive in a way because when you realize that, like, you're dying slowly, like, you gotta live. You gotta live.
Yeah. It's like really motivation for me to go harder because I know one day, like, it might be tomorrow. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But eventually, I'm not gonna be here no more. So I want to get everything done before my time come because, you know, when it's over with, it's over with. I don't want to die and then be up in heaven like, damn, I should have did this. I should have did that. I should have did that.
You said, ain't no reason for you to be scared of dying because we all got a day.
Yeah. Yep. I said that?
Mm-hmm.
He got lyrics I don't even know I said. I feel like Lil Wayne and shit. It just said so much. But for real though, we all got our time coming, man. You gotta just live while you can. Enjoy it. Make the best out of it, bro. We only got one life. You gotta make the best out of it. For real.
You said, police, you stupid as fuck, took me in the station and ain't even searched me. Is this a story?
That's true, bro.
You want to tell the story?
Yes, G. True story. It was Halloween, actually. I did a parade. I mean, you know, gear symbol.
Yeah.
We did like a Halloween parade for the kids and everybody downtown.
Mm-hmm.
So after that, I went to my homie crib and I had to go to work. So when I was leaving, I'm walking by like the Trump Towers on the bridge, you know, the bridge, and I see some dude, he had like the Pooh Shiesty ski mask on, but I also had like a Pooh Shiesty ski mask on, but mine was blue. His was black. And he asked me like, you know where the train was at? I'm like, it's such and such way. It's this way. He like, you could walk with me? I'm like, no, nigga, I just told you where it's at. Why you want me to walk with you? You feel me? So he gone here. He like, all right. So I'm walking to the train in the opposite direction, but I see hella police lined up. I see hella blue lights. So I'm like, damn, what's going on right here? So I'm just walking, bro. Soon as I get right there by the police, they get on the ground, get on the ground. Ooh, get on the ground, get on the ground. I'm like, man, y'all got the wrong person. I don't know what's going on, but y'all need to just let me go. I ain't got nothing to do with what's going on because in my head, I already knew like they probably thought I was with the little boy. Or yeah, the little dude who asked me, right? So I'm like, bro, I ain't got nothing to do with this. Y'all got the wrong person. Let me go. They ain't trying to hear none of that. So long story short, they take me to the station. But when they took me to the station, they ain't search me or nothing, bro. Like I had my headphones in my head, but I had the mask on over my face, over the headphones. So they couldn't even see the headphones. So I got my headphones in and my phone in my pocket. They didn't even search me or nothing. They just take me straight to the station. I'm in the little shit in the cell and shit. I'm mad as hell, bro. I'm kicking the door and everything. I'm like so mad because it was one of them jobs.
Just random as fuck.
It was just random as fuck, and they already told me like you can't be late, you can't miss no days. You feel me? So I'm about to get fired from my job, all type of shit.
You about to go to work?
I'm about to go to work, bro. That's the only reason I left. Or I would have stayed with my homie and kicked it, had fun. But I got to go to work, so I'm really blue. I'm blue as hell. So I'm in the station. Then he finally bring me out, and when he bring me out, I look around and it's like 5 little black boys. They all like 15 and under, bro. They all 15 and under. And the story was they fucking stole the car, crashed it downtown, and tried to bail out the car and run and shit, but they caught all their ass. And since I had the Pooh Shiesty mask on, they thought I was with them.
You look like them.
You feel
let's
me?
Go.
Yeah. But I ain't had nothing to do with this situation. So I fucking told they ass to call my boss and explain what just happened. Ooh, they ass took me to my job, explained to my boss what happened and shit. Ooh, my boss thought I did some shit. I'm like, I ain't do nothing. You feel me? And then they ass went on about their day. But I could have had anything on me, but they ain't search me at all. They ain't search me at all. I was just in that bitch, cooling.
They didn't even do a good job.
They ain't even do the good job, for real. I ain't even gonna lie, it's been multiple scenarios where I got mistakenly identified for some shit I didn't do, and they just grabbed me like, you fit that description. I ain't do shit. But that time, they ain't searching me at all. They ain't even do their job. I'm like, I low-key could have sued y'all ass. But I wasn't even on that type of time. I'm like, fuck it.
You said, I'm not no motherfucking criminal, though, but they want to force that on me. I want to say I'm Tough Tony and shit, but I got to keep that shit on me.
I'm not no motherfucker. That's exactly what I mean, bro. I ain't even no criminal. But they want to force that shit on me just because my skin color want me to live up to the statistics, bro. But I don't even be on that type of timing. But I know how it is. So I got to keep that bitch on me. You know what I'm saying? Facts, bro.
On IG, you'll post a lot of, like, pictures and videos from, like, just a few decades ago. Like the 70s or the 80s.
Yeah.
So what is it about that, like, time period that you feel like resonates with you?
Just that everything, man. Like, really mostly, like, I love the New York scene in the 70s because it just feel like at a point in time, I was like homeless, right? So I had to be outside with hobos. It's trash on the streets. It's everything. It's nasty outside, you know what I'm saying? But I saw the beauty in that shit. You know what I mean? And I love the trains. But when I saw the graffiti on the trains in New York in that time period, bro, I just fell in love with that whole scene, like the whole scenery. Like, I just wish I could live in that time period just for that, you know?
What was it like for that period when you were homeless?
Fucked up, bro. But, like, low-key, it was like, I was homeless, but I was happy at the same time because I was like, I was homeless, but it's like I'm still joyful. Like I was free. Like I felt free. Like I could go do anything I wanted to do at that time. You know, I still can, like right now, but like before that, I felt trapped. Like I felt like a bird in a cage. You know. But then when I was homeless by choice though. You know, like homeless by choice, like Lil Tracy type shit. But like I was just free, bro. Like I just felt like I was just in the world, like doing my own thing. But it was also scary at sometimes because it was dangerous. Like I was like 16. I'm like 16, 17, just like in the streets all day and night, you know, by myself. Just felt like, you know, it's some crazy times. But for the most part, I was liking it. I ain't even gonna lie.
That's really beautiful though. Like you said, you obviously it was dangerous, but at the same time, you were just joyful.
Yeah.
You were joyful in the midst of all the danger around you.
Yeah, and that's really what made me today. Like that time period in my life, just having a fend for my own and really like see the world on my own through my own eyes. It really made me who I am today.
How so? Like what about that experience left
Heavy imprint on me.
mm-hmm.
That shit just like toughened me up for sure. Like all my fears was out the window. Like I'm not scared of nothing no more. Like you know how homeless people be on the train, they be sleeping and they don't care at all. You know what I'm saying? Like they be just chilling. That's how I am, bro. Because at the end of the day, like we all humans. We all bleed just like each other bleed. Our heart pump just like each other's. You know what I'm saying? So really, that made me lose all my fears and just show me like everybody the same. So it really taught me to love everybody, no matter how they look or no matter how, you know, what race they is, whatever. It just taught me to love all people. But yeah.
You said, and I used to wait till 12 a.m. for that EBT.
Yes, Sersky, I was waiting on you to come with that one. I waited.
What was that period like? What did your life look like, and what were you like doing at that time? And like, just paint a picture for us.
At that time, I was in grammar school, living with my mom, and most of the times, my mom ain't had no job. Most of the times, we had to wait on the link card. You know what I'm saying? The EBT to eat, or wasn't gonna be no food in the crib. So after we spent all the money off the link, ain't no more money, ain't no more food. We ain't got nothing to eat for like a couple days. You know what I'm saying? Maybe even weeks. So we waiting on the EBT to come at 12 a.m. You know, it come on at 12 a.m. at night. So as soon as it hit, you go to the store, spin it. So we used to wait to 12 a.m. at night. Sometimes, as soon as it come on, we geeked up. Like we just hit the lottery and go to Walgreens, grab some food and shit. You know what I'm saying? Then the day after that, we'll go grocery shopping, get all the food for real. And then when that run out, gotta wait to the same thing, repeated cycle. You know, that's what it was like, bruh. And it was times like we was going through so much, you know, how you'll go to school and kids will talk about you because you ain't got this, you ain't got that. So some days we ain't even want to go to school. And my mom would be like, we got to go to school because we ain't going to have nothing to eat if we don't go to school, you know? That was the only time we eat at the lunch period at school. You feel me? So that really sums it up right there.
Yeah, the CPS pizza.
You know
the square pizza,
bro. You remember the peanut butter jelly little thing? It was like the peanut butter jelly like cracker wafer shits.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Them shits was a hit. That was like around that time where you had the box juices for lunch and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
I was geeked up.
You said and her auntie on my dick now that I'm older now. Who's auntie?
Nobody auntie, bruh. Nobody auntie. I had a conversation with somebody about that because they thought I was talking about somebody specific, but ain't nobody specific. I'm just saying.
Okay.
That's one of them. I'm just saying.
You said he the type to flex when some hoes around. What goes around comes around.
He the type flex with some hoes around. What comes around goes around. Man, you know what I mean. Niggas be flexing around the hoes. And some dudes be thinking off they dick. Like they be thinking off like they hormones and shit, and they'll meet somebody on the internet and be thirsty and go link up with this girl whole time. She finna backdoor you and get you set up type shit just because you just thinking off your penis
Right.
like that, you know?
You basically said what it is. You said, I got Lil Peep on me, I got Juice WRLD up in me, I got DMX up in me. I feel like you're all saying that they're punk.
Yeah, they definitely punk. Yeah, for sure. And they like a heavy inspiration on me too. So I feel like I got all of them in me, you know? DMX, I feel like, but out of them three, I feel like DMX is the most punk.
Really?
DMX is the most punk, bro.
Why? Why do you say that?
Because DMX mom fucking like she couldn't take him type shit. She couldn't deal with him. So she put him in like a group home. She put him in a group home and basically he was like an orphan, basically. So that was like trauma right there. Then he got out and he basically had to just fend for himself, get it on his own type shit. So he was robbing motherfuckers with his dog, his pit bull type shit, just like really like he was just like rejected. Like nobody wanted to mess with him because of how crazy he was. But like I feel like that's the most punk it is, bro. He crazy, bro. Like DMX, bro. Like that nigga was like really like rejected, like from labels and everything. Nobody really wanted to mess with him because he was just being himself. Nobody couldn't take that energy. He wouldn't fake it for nobody. Like he just gonna be himself all the time. He ain't finna sugarcoat it, nothing. You know what I mean? Like, and that's what it is.
What is Hollyweird?
Hollyweird. What is Hollyweird? Everybody always asks me, what is Hollyweird? What is Hollyweird? I feel like Hollyweird is low key just like Hollywood is just like my own planet. That's the planet I live on for everybody that's been rejected or just like, you know, told that they can't be this or they can't be that because of what they is, or just unapologetically beautiful people. And that's what it is to me. Like Hollywood, everybody who's been considered as an outcast to whatever, or, you know, just like different from everybody else. Everybody call them weird because they don't understand them. Any enigma that ever lived, that's what Hollywood. You can come to Hollywood, just be yourself.
Because I thought it was a existing thing, but then I realized you invented Hollyweird, right? That's your thing.
Not really. Like Hollywood, they got a movie on it, and then they got a song about it. But in all reality, nobody owned the copyrights to Hollyweird.
Right. You reinvented it and repackaged it into a brand.
Exactly. So now that's what I'm finna do. And now, since nobody owned the copyrights to Hollywood, I got the opportunity to go run with that. So that's what I'm about to do. And I'm finna turn it to a whole brand and just run with that, you know?
That's raw as fuck.
Yeah.
You know that you have like a gift inside of you. And I believe that as well. But you also understand that since you're so unconventional, it can be hard to rise up in the world and have the world support you when you don't want to compromise for anybody. How do you see yourself like rising in the world without having to dick ride, kiss ass, and shit like that?
At first,
that's difficult.
It's difficult, right? It's difficult. At first, I used to feel like I had to like rise above it all. But now, really, I feel like if they don't understand, or if they not gonna take the time out to do their own research for themselves and really see what it's about, then I don't even care no more. Like I really feel like I know who I am. I know what I'm gonna do. And if I don't end up becoming a billionaire off of it, or if everybody don't give me my credit for it, so be it. You know what I'm saying? I'm really not concerned about that no more. All I can say is I proved my point, and that's all I want to do. Because at first, like making music, like I was making music really because I want to make music. Like this really like just what I want to do. I'm not concerned about making money or money off of it or getting famous or being rich. You know what I'm saying? I just really like genuinely just it come from the heart. Like I want to make music, and the music I make, I love it. Like I feel like I'm one of the best artists out here, mainstream, underground, whatever. You feel me? I feel like I compete with anybody. So I don't really care. But now at this point, I'm like, man, everybody else getting paid off their music, I might as well. Try to overcome that and become, you know. But I forgot the question. I got lost. My bad.
No, you're right. If you recognize that you have something unique to offer, then why would you count yourself out of all the opportunity that people are getting from something that's not as unique in the same realm?
Exactly.
You might as well go for it. And you're right that at the end of the day, the people that resonate with you will help you get to that level, even though you're already doing it yourself.
Yeah. Because I low-key, like, I got people who, like, already got their foot in the door that claim they rock with me at least. So I feel like if they mess with me, then I feel like it's other people who haven't even heard or don't even know me yet, that if they did discover me, then they would mess with me too. So I just stay optimistic and just, like, hope for the best, you know. Other than that, I tried. You know, at least I can say I tried. I say in one of my songs, I say, if it don't make it up in this shit, I can at least say I tried.
Right.
If I end up dying up in this bitch, I can at least say I took the ride.
Right.
You know?
I wish more people had that mindset that even if they died, at least they took the ride. That's very profound, and I think people will overlook that if you throw yourself into this life, whether you die or not, as long as you're happy that you took the ride, then you're living.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you're not living.
Exactly.
So.
Exactly.
That's different. A lot of stuff you post online and like on IG and shit, you have this like particular insight into people's lives in general, like their experience. I don't even know how to describe it. I don't even know if you could describe it. It's just felt. But like, what would you say? What about people and the way they live their life interests you, or what do you feel like is real?
I feel like everybody, is so many people in this world, and everybody just all living different lives. Everybody just got their own thing going on, you know. It's mostly artists and mostly like celebrities, like the way that they just express themselves and the way that they act and everything. I'll be interested in that because I'm just curious.
Yeah, I'm just curious.
Yeah, I'm just curious to see.
Everybody want to play he say, she say. That's why I don't be around. What do you mean by that? Because I feel that.
Everybody do be playing he say, she say, and like some shit happen, and everybody like, did nobody like take the time out to do their own research and hit me up and think and like take their time out and be like, okay, let me take my step back from the situation, put myself into both shoes, and then see what's really going on before I even like respond or like try to add my 2 cents into anything. They just automatically believe
whatever they heard,
you know, and that shit, I don't like that. So I don't really like I don't even be around like that no more. And that's really like the main reason why I stopped caring about being famous and being rich and all that, because if it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen. But everybody just be giving me weird vibes sometimes. I just be like social distancing myself from all that negative energy.
You said they was with me at my lowest, but they want to keep me down.
You trying to elevate, but they steady pulling your hand, bringing you down, trying to like, nah, we gonna stay down here. Right. You know what I mean? We ain't trying to go up there. We trying to stay down here. It's a fact though. People be with me at my lowest. I got people that are like that was with me at my lowest. But then when I started like trying to make better of myself and trying to become a better person and try to better myself, and they like, damn, like, who you think you is? The president type shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, who you think you is? Like, we some hooligans. Bro, we ain't no hooligans, bro. We some human beings. You know what I'm saying? So they'll try to keep you down there with them. But then when you take off on them, it's like you the one in the wrong. But it's like, hell no, I was trying to bring you with me, but you trying to keep me down here.
You said, I just want to be myself, and they want to kill me for it.
Yeah, I want to be myself. They gonna kill me for it. And just be so judgmental. You just being yourself. Like, you know, what's wrong with just being yourself? You can't do that nowadays.
Like, oh, he's being himself, and they just feel weird about it, or they
Yeah.
feel like now you're a target because, like, oh, who, like you said, who do they think you is trying to be the president, or like,
It's just like they never saw it before. It's just like they so used to being them the ones that's brainwashed and them the ones that's so used to being in that repetitive cycle that when they see something new, they don't know how to react to it because they never saw it before. What is this shit? You know? For real. And that go back to like when the like, cause I told you it's been multiple situations where the police mistaken identity for me for some shit. Like they'll grab me for some shit I do. Like you fit the description, and I'm just being my like I'm just on my way to work
right?
type shit. And you just like trying to put me in some whole other shit that I don't even got nothing to do with. Like, what are you talking about?
I'm just trying to
I'm
be
just being
myself.
myself, and they trying to kill me for it. You know what I mean? Like it's crazy, bro. That's how it is. Facts. No word. I'm
Nice.
open
All
to
right.
any business ideas and opportunities, so let me know
There you go,
for sure.
my boy.
Thanks for having me, bro. Yes, sir.